Alright, we're at Phoenix, and this is take 2 because I accidentally showed the setup. I've got Kenny Humpy here, and we're going to race C Open, and I don't think he's going to understand how take 2 works of this. It's going to be awkward for him, but I have to do this every once in a while when I screw up and show Daniel's setup, which I shouldn't do. So, you ready for this, Kenny?
Oh yeah, at least you got the mess up done early, so we can get this going again. But yes,
Yeah.
happy to be here with you.
Yeah, sorry to Chuck. We were talking about Chuck before he even said something to me because he's the number 32 here. And so we got one viewer, we got one person that I don't like, and they don't like me. And then I'm the number 6, so this field is not that great. I'm not even going to put tape on it so I don't screw up again. Let's go qualify and be about, what are we going to be, 0.4, 0.5 off of the pole. Is it even possible to get a run to the line here?
Yeah, it's possible.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, you're on your first time lap.
It's actually where I think your lap's made.
Okay. Just so awkward that outside. I mean, I've done 4 laps of practice, so.
Yeah, I didn't. It's been a few days since I ran some laps.
I'm not expecting to be blazing fast at the start, but we'll figure it out.
One more lap.
A little loose.
27.331.
Okay. It might be a little further off than I thought. The driver is just driving bad. Okay. Well.
I don't see your name moving up.
Nope.
Okay.
Second lap is done.
Ticket flag.
We took a big old left-hand turn, and the car said, okay.
Had enough.
Yeah, the rear end tried to finish first. Ouch. Okay. Well, now I can just full commit to some dumb strategy, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's probably the best way here. Knowing, I mean, hopefully we don't get a lot of cautions, but we'll see.
I know. This could actually be fun if it wasn't caution-filled. Like, I've done an Indy race where we got to green flag pit stops here, and it was awesome. And then I got wrecked on pit exit. So, everything about this track now just sucks. Old Phoenix, so much better.
Yeah, they've taken, I don't know. I was talking about this earlier with Kevin, but it's just, they've taken so much away. They had a multi-groove track that was kind of spread out, nice and flat. It was kind of fun to drive, but now it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, and, did they even change the old 1 and 2?
They added a little bit of progressive banking to it.
Oh, they did? Well, that did nothing, because
yeah,
it's now, Harvick used to go and clip down on the apron, or, you could run that second groove, and now it just seems like it somehow feels like a sharper turn. I don't know how they pulled that off.
You're talking about the original 1 and 2, or
yeah,
the
original.
Now? See, this is going to be a confusing thing all the time.
The original 1 and 2, because you used to be able to go down and clip that apron a bit to get yourself to turn. Not on iRacing ever, because they've always had some weird thing with banking transitions, but...
Yeah, they definitely changed it.
And then putting the pit wall right there at the edge, where it kind of, takes your view of the turn away, that has screwed me up massively as well. All right. Well, we're starting 22nd. We're doing all the twos out here, I guess. You're in
Yep.
second.
Twos are. I'm fine with the twos. In my situation, at least.
I don't know if I've refreshed paint schemes. Have you made a custom paint scheme for anything yet?
Yeah, actually, I have.
Oh, wow.
Brother decided to paint up some cars, and
Oh, cool.
that's what I'm running.
Well, I will have to look at that when you lap me. Let's make sure that I've actually got them loaded up. Have you ran anything with this auto fuel crap on?
I have not. This is my first race
Okay.
since the update, actually.
It really annoys me.
I've heard that there's either some buggy things going on or something weird.
Let me not use it. Like,
I mean, I think it's a good thing for the road guys, but
yeah, but they all do 20-minute races.
Right. Well,
like,
yeah.
That's what I don't get. Right now it's saying that we need 3.4 gallons. Which sounds about right. Maybe a little high. But our margin is 1 lap, so...
I don't even know how it
You have
works.
3 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
And then you got to change like your margin down to like -2 laps in order to get it to go down to 1.7 because there's that massive gap in what you can select, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
It seems very pointless for oval racing, although I've had a few people in some of my races run out of fuel on the last lap, so this will prevent them from doing something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, it's
One to go.
good for the road guys, I guess, when we're doing like the IMSA 45-minute races. Just for the oval, it doesn't seem to make too much sense
Well,
right now.
I guess for people that just are scared of pit stops, it helps them.
Oh, definitely.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Let me know
Hopefully
how
we'll
it is
survive
way
it.
up there. Guessing it's going to be a bit of a shit show back here. Not even going to go down on that apron right now. And someone just went full throttle into 1 and 2 and then nearly turned down and wrecked me.
Exciting.
There are some drivers back here, but apparently this is my skill level.
Ooh, leader is sideways already.
Okay, that's good. Is tires getting loose by going down on the apron still a thing?
I don't think so. I think, actually, I mean, from what I've been running, it feels weirder to stay on the track, but...
Same guy that went full throttle into the corner has now ran into about 3 people behind, and then we just had 2 people wreck in front of me. One guy is flipping, and I think the last car in the field just ran into him.
Good start.
Pit road's open. Catch fast 25 car.
Well, we know what I'm doing. Topping off here. Where are you guys at?
Middle of the backstretch.
Okay, I'm not topping. Oh, wait. Yeah, backstretch is this. Is the pit lane actually open now?
Says it was. I
don't think it is, though. That seems like too soon.
Pace car wasn't in front of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around one more time and assume
That's 2 to green. I guess it was.
Well,
It's closed.
shit. I mean, it's not gonna really affect anything.
It's a little too early.
And at this rate,
Closed. Pit road is closed.
we get a couple of cautions early here, and we'll be able to make it on fuel anyways.
Catch fast 25 car.
So, you've been involved in the Coke series again. How much has it changed since we were all involved in it before?
Oh, it's definitely changed a lot. But yeah, helping Kevin, JRM, and those guys, Kevin King. It's definitely different. I mean, it's taken to a whole new level, I feel like.
Oh, there's real money involved. Not saying
Yeah,
10,000 isn't real money, but there's...
Oh, yeah.
There's
and you have like all these teams coming in, and then you have the teams on the back end. It's kind of confusing.
Oh, yeah.
Who's with who and what's going on in the back end. It's really not so much seen. But,
yeah, there's like the real teams and then the actual face of the series teams that, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a different, and then you have one team that has like, I don't know, 30 or 40% of the drivers out there. So it's, but yeah, working with Kevin and the guys on Victory One has been fun. Definitely weird to get back into the competitive side. It's been, what, 5 years at least? And like you said, it's just changed so much. And
no,
it's
there's
just a different game.
There's just so much money and just, it's, when it started getting big, I was like, yeah, it's time for me to stop spotting for Dylan because I could cost Dylan a lot of money if I say the wrong thing, so. Plus, I was getting annoyed with how everyone was driving in the back of that series since it's a bunch of people that aren't used to being 30th.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of good people in it, but then you also still have the people, I don't know. It's fun to watch. I don't know how I'd like to be a part of it, but...
Yeah, well, and with the current car and this year's schedule that they're running, it's... I don't know what it's trying to be. Like, they've shortened the races, they're going to some weird places, and it's just like, what, are we trying to be the Cup Series, are we trying to be e-sport, or what, you know, it just seems weird.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure that out, trying to do their own thing and seeing how it works. I don't know how it will work, but definitely interesting.
Yeah.
They have like so much potential, and glad that it's kind of getting there.
There seems like there's way more money in it right now than there should be.
Yeah,
like
for what it is.
Yeah, for what I'm seeing for like viewers and everything. Holy shit! All right, well, that wreck was right in front of me, and I didn't get in it.
Oh, that's good. Sounded like surprising.
It was. There was like weird prediction code because everyone was going straight, and then all of a sudden, dude was completely sideways. Yeah. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. It's like viewership just does not seem very large. I mean, I should be like their main audience, you know? Like someone who does this a ton, who knows a bunch of people in it, and I just can't watch it. It's boring to me for some reason.
Yeah, they've gone to these shorter races, which I get. I mean, I understand. But they're kind of like halfway committing to that. It's like, if you're going to do that, like, make some changes. Make the fuel tank smaller. Do, I don't know, something to create some strategy for the guys. Because, I mean, really, it's pretty basic what you got to do now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still hard. Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of competition. Like, all 30 of those guys can win if they're in the right position.
But I also think there's way too many cars in the race right now, too. You know, that's... If you had a top series with 20 cars, and then a second series with 20 cars, and you had to do good to move up, or, you know, it's just... I know that oval racing is pack a lot of cars on the track, but with online racing... at that level where everyone is so close, I think you'd probably get a better show with half the field.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they need to be doing.
Yeah.
I know they're, like you said, the schedule's a little different. Because, I mean, some of the, like, what they're going to Monza.
Yeah, with no
Some,
chicanes.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know, that's a
Pit road is
decision.
closed.
And going to Milwaukee, also a decision.
You know, it would be good if it was a regular stock car, but it's not a stock car anymore with that rear end. And I think that really hurt the racing.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I don't know.
Like, when you can't drive a car a little bit off the right rear and sideways, flatter tracks just don't work that well, it seems.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, like, I feel like New Hampshire would have been a better bet. I don't even know if they go. I really don't know the schedule, but I just feel like Milwaukee.
You find out the week before when you start testing sets for them.
Exactly. But, yeah, there's just something, like, I feel like Auto Club would have been a much better race than Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the Cup cars just went there. It was the last race. There's, like, some good stuff about that you can make up, you know? A storyline, so to say.
Yeah.
The last official race.
I'm wondering if, like, NASCAR has to get... Because, you know, this is essentially through NASCAR and iRacing. Does NASCAR have to do anything with Monza to do an esport race at their fictional track on iRacing? I wonder if there's any contract involved with that.
That I don't know.
I don't know if the Euro Series goes there. I don't think it does. I think that's
Yeah,
kinda,
I wouldn't think. I think that's more like
a Northern Europe. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to do that. Just, I don't know.
It's good that they're changing it up and trying things, but if you're going to go to a road course, you know, maybe it's just for the headlines and the clicks, which they also got to kind of think about is how do we generate the most out of this to get people to come look. I mean, I haven't watched a race forever, and I clicked on Milwaukee just to see how it was going, so it could be why they're doing that.
Yeah, definitely interesting to see Milwaukee, you know, being raced. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope they figured out. I hope it succeeds and does good. But,
well, yeah, I mean, if it does good, that's good for all of us. I know that, you know, a lot of people complain that, oh, the pros get this and that, but it's, if it can ever gain viewership, that's how we drag more people in here, because you need each, you know, every year you need to be getting these kids that are looking for virtual seat time to be joining up. Just because, I mean, how much has this grown since we started 14 years ago? It's ridiculous.
oh, it's huge. I mean, just in the last 2 years.
Well, yeah, COVID was a massive boost for it. Like, I mean, I remember there was times where the main series you couldn't even get races at random times like this, and now you pretty much get a truck race with a split almost any time.
I'm driving poorly right now.
I'm just doing whatever. Just hanging out right here. I got a safe spot around a few people that don't look like they're gonna wreck. So, the updates to the next gen. How much have you got to work with that?
I haven't really worked with it too much, just because Atlanta's coming up with Super Speedway.
Oh, yeah. I guess that doesn't matter.
Oops, sorry, getting hit here. But yeah, I did run a little bit at Vegas, which they were just at, and I went back and ran some laps. I don't know how big of a difference it's going to make. I know a lot of people struggled, I would say, with it, just because the right rear, with the fixed setups at least, you had to save a lot.
Yeah.
Or you would just be wrecking loose. And it seemed to be better a little bit less fall off, but you can still save your tires. So I'm kind of hopeful the racing improves a little bit. And people aren't just wrecking after 10 laps.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, I guess they made some changes to the drafting, which I haven't noticed yet.
Yeah, they did a bunch of that. It's like they did a bunch of work on draft with the GT cars as well, so.
Yeah, I heard they added the bubble, the infamous bubble to those cars, so.
Oh, okay. It does seem like we're missing some of that aero push. Like, the only car that I really ever feel aero push in is the Indy car.
I mean, that's probably the most extreme. You can definitely feel it in the next gen. And even, I mean, the trucks, B-car, I mean, it's there. Maybe not.
Yeah.
It should be.
I honestly thought it wasn't even around in these top series for Oval. But
it's there.
I'm never really driving up under someone's spoiler anyway, so.
But I mean, they're making good games. I mean, I just wish, like, this thing's been on the old damage model for how long?
Yeah, well, it seems like the new damage model is a bit more than it needs to be for how little it does. Like, the big thing that it does is makes the hitbox wrap around the car much better. And that's the biggest thing, is where you can jump a wheel in an open car or something like that. The damage that you get is so pre-canned and terrible that, like, the next gen, I watched Gavin nose first into a wreck at full speed, and he was fine. No issues at all. It's like,
Yeah.
I understand that it's hard to do with prediction code and all the other things that come into place, because you could get, like, way more damage than you should from a hit because it thought the car was doing one thing and then it updated, and I don't know, it's just, I have been very disappointed with the new damage model, just because, yeah, parts fall off and we can jump tires, but the actual damage itself is kind of NASCAR 2003, you know.
Kind of like a pre-generated thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's pre-generated, which I understand. Soft body stuff is just way more that it's got to add up, and you could get a lot more weird, stupid issues like what we had with. Remember when axles used to just pop out of the trunk of trucks and stuff like that in wrecks? I understand that's an issue, but I don't know. You could have a lot better looking wrecks and more realistic reactions, I think, out of the vehicles while they're wrecking, but I'm guessing there's a reason why it's such a pain. I know that they've been struggling with like having damage work the same between the different makes, because, you know, you got to do the body differently since it's a whole different mesh. And so that's why some of the delays have happened in getting the damage model on the truck and everything.
I just think, like, this in the B car, especially, if you just tap the right rear with the wall, you get that damage that you just never get back. It's just because you tap the wall.
Yeah, and you tap the wall and you get roof damage. That's so annoying. It's like, what? Who tested this? Like, why are we getting roof damage from a wall hit? Like, that makes no sense. How much do you miss that dynamic racetrack that was a little overdone but crazy fun?
I miss it a ton. I think it's what I miss. Like, I want to race and I want to come back to that. Like, every time I want to re-sign up and get back into it, I'm expecting that. But
yeah, the old Richmond lines where you're driving the high side and diving down off the corner and
just searching for grip, really. And I mean, yeah, I miss that because is fun, dynamic. Every race was a little different.
Yeah, that was... I mean, it was overdone, but it made everything amazingly fun, and it allowed us to... You know, every truck out here is the same. We all got the same engines, we all got the same chassis, we all got the same tires. There's nothing separating you but the driver and the setup. And that added change in the track and surging around allowed us to make passes. Whereas right now it's just, you gotta wait 20, 30 laps and then pass a bunch of people while they have blown off their right front.
Yeah, and I mean, it's tough. It's almost simulating reality too well.
Yeah.
And it's what they're dealing with, you know? And I mean, it's not fun. But
at least in the real world, you know, you've got the back half of the pack is in pretty bad equipment or pretty bad drivers, and you're able to get through them first. I know that, what was it, where the hell were they last week? Las Vegas, where, you know, the guy just got a bad start and he couldn't catch up at all just because there was no way, there's no difference between them. You know, Busch ran away with that just because of track position. We're dealing with that, but God, it is so boring.
Yeah, like I said, it's like simulated too well. But you know, we complain about the same things they do.
Yeah.
Pass.
It'll be interesting to see Gen 4 how the track works.
It seems to be a lot better. Like, I don't know if it's just, maybe that's a problem all around. It's just lack of power.
It could be. I mean, I know they've been saying that, you know, when you're almost full throttle, it's hard to ever not have the bottom just be the only groove. Whereas with the full dynamic tracks, even in that situation, you would have it overheat.
It'll be interesting to see just what that car shows as far as physics and tires and all that stuff. I mean, from what I've done with the Hotas, I've just done a few races, but I mean, it opens up lanes. I mean, you have options, so.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll get to a point where everyone figures out what they got to do, and that will be the line to run. Right now, it's so new to us that that could be making it seem like there's more lanes available, but they definitely need some work on things.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it also was an accident to begin with, so.
Yeah. I feel like, sorry, the new late model, for some reason, it is putting way more rubber down on the track. And like when you go into the little fun races that they got going on, there's tons of marbles on the track. You're seeing a lot more rubber being laid down from little slides. And
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because of the more grip or if something has changed in the new tire. It'll be interesting to see, like, when the Coke Series or a car goes to a real track, what it's like if it does that, because I'm sure they're kind of on the same model, since those are the two newest tires on the oval side.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But I definitely have noticed that it does seem to lay a lot more rubber down.
I hate it, and it's also cool because the slides, you are sliding, and I just don't realize that I'm sliding as much. But also, there's way too much grip because we're driving on every apron of the track that we never would be able to go onto with other cars, so I think there's something a little off with that. Also,
yeah, it definitely feels like a lot of grip, but I mean, the car feels alright. It just has grip.
And the weird thing is the corner speed is no different than the old late model. With that much grip, it doesn't have more center of corner speed, which makes no sense in my mind. Like, you would think it would be way quicker.
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
Yeah, I double-checked it at USA with one of my old videos, and it was the same speed. I was like, okay. So it's either the car doesn't have enough power, and it's... I don't know. It doesn't make sense, because even if it didn't have enough power, you'd still center a corner would be the same. Everyone's right rear is starting to go bad back here.
Yeah.
Along with mine.
Okay.
I've had a couple of moments. I need 2.7 gallons of fuel.
Everybody's starting to get loose up here now that you say that.
Yeah. What position are you in?
I'm in 4th, trying to pass for 3rd.
I'm in 12th. Faster than the 4 cars in front of me, so... Question is, do I pit it halfway?
Yeah,
do I trust them to go green? God, I don't trust this guy to go green. He's got a super late model out in the final corner. The dirt super late model. It's like everyone's just waiting until the first person wrecks and you're hoping it's not you. I feel great right now though. I calmed it down and focused on my driving for a bit. And we are making moves, and we're gonna just throw it under this guy, and he's gonna try to block us even though he can't even get through the corner without sliding. I really hate when people don't understand when to give up a spot.
Yeah, that seems to be a lot worse these days as well.
It's like, you're falling off like crazy. I just caught you from 2 seconds back, and you're gonna try to defend this.
Yeah, the awareness of some people is just...
Yeah, there is a lack of racecraft by a lot of people. It's alright. Well, I stomped on it too hard. I stomped on it to get past him on corner exit, and we just slid.
I feel pretty good. It's definitely edgy on exit, I'll say.
You just gotta late model throttle it. Although that's not a thing anymore, since late model throttle means smash. He finally gave it up when I got a nose there. Alright. Oh man, I really want to come in early and try to get past these guys the easy way. Screw it, what do I gotta lose? Get ready for that yellow in 3, 2, 1. No, it'll let me get back out on track first. Guess we're gonna use the auto fuel because it's set correctly for what I need, so.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
Right here.
Tires weren't checked. Whew, that could have been bad. 81.87. That did not feel like 81.87. Left side's 96.95. Optional repairs? What did I hit?
Going onto the apron, I think. I think it broke my truck too. So I don't feel right. But yeah, I'm just going with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I kind of knew that could happen, but I've been doing it anyway.
Well, we're in 24th now. Got some clean track. Almost 2 laps down. Now let's see how many people get out of the way of fresh tires. Alright, so second half of the race, I now have like 9 times as much practice as I had before, so it should be much better. Just looking for a top 10. But if it doesn't go green, I'm screwed. Thankfully, a lot of people are running the high side back here.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. 27.745. Clear outside.
Wow. I don't know what that guy's doing, but holy crap. That was his actual racing line? What? Dude just turned left, aimed for apron. I thought he was pitting for sure. He slid back up the track. And didn't pit. It's like he's throwing a block on me on new tires.
There it is.
Fuckers. Oh well, we don't have that many laps on. Was it the guy that I thought was gonna wreck? I can't tell.
Didn't see anybody. So.
Yeah, it was a couple of spots ahead of me. I think it was a dude that was getting loose that should have pit, but he was waiting to get his yellow, and he got it, and it didn't hurt him at all, so I don't think he hit anything. I could be wrong. We'll just blame it on that guy, though. Well, that's unfortunate.
Catch up, 13 car.
See how much damage I have here.
Catch up, 13 car. Car 17 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Don't have any. Okay.
Are there really people staying out to screw us over?
There are 2, it looks like.
After 13
But
car.
they'll
Pit
pit.
road is now open.
They better. Okay, they're coming in.
I was gonna say there's no way.
Left up 13 car by. Catch up 25 car.
All right.
Okay.
I am in.
Tires were probably too good. Probably
What?
not driving it at all.
Or can you say? Is it a big secret?
Oh yeah, no, it was 81, 81.
Yes. You suck. Damage?
No, apparently
Of course
not.
No. You're too good to get damage from.
I
don't.
felt like I had damage, but
I must
apparently
have ran into the side of someone or something. I don't know.
not. Apparently, I just need to drive the thing.
Well, I am in 17th. So,
That's not ideal.
not. Well, I mean, it's only 5 spots off of where I was. But I'm going to be on older tires.
Well, I think this is where the race takes a turn.
True. Well, then
So I have a feeling you're going to get some tires here pretty soon.
get some tires, get some free spots, then get wrecked with
Yeah.
like 5 to go.
That sounds about right.
It's iRacing.
To iRacing.
At least we got a good long run there.
Yeah, it was actually fun. Said I probably should have been focused on driving a little bit, but Just riding around.
We're making content.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Let's go, Chuck.
You'll be lining up on the inside. 1 minute.
Chuck was not ready for the wave around.
No, he was not.
Oh, man. 25's waiting to make sure that he's got to go around the pace car. Or saving fuel. I don't know what. No, he just pit. He shouldn't be saving fuel. Maybe this is just how quick he is. Sorry, Joe, if you're a viewer. I get really impatient. Especially when you get that call this early at this track.
Oh, okay. Delayed.
Stopped on the track.
They're saying, why were you so aggressive?
It's because I can't be.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get mad at everyone else who does the same thing. We got 2 trucks on pit road. What? Why are there people pitting now?
Not entirely sure. He was up front, too.
Why is the 30 car going to the back behind the wave around? That shouldn't be a thing. No, I don't care. Well, we're in 15th now.
There you go.
'15th and single file start back here.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off.
Now, the truck with an energy drink on it, of course, has the most damage up ahead.
Gotta watch those guys on the energy drink.
Red Bull on road racing, Monster on oval. Oh, Chuck got going a little early, then checked up because he was afraid of running into the dude and almost got us all stacked, but luckily we get so spread out in that corner that very difficult to stack up there.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Still there. Outside clear. 27.88.
Gets a weird loose way down on the dog leg.
Car outside.
Wonder if that's from paint or just some random dirt down there.
I think it's just the transitions. I'm not sure.
I guess there is a different type of pavement down there as well, so it's more of that tarred over. Oh, someone's wrecking. Got everyone all stacked up. I'm still stuck in lap traffic.
Outside is clear. 28.227.
Lap traffic racing each other, and I've got nowhere to go.
Still there.
And they're wrecking. And we're just going to drive really fast. And whoo, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. That's why I did not lift for that wreck, because I knew they were going to do that. People on my outside just ran straight into the stopped truck. Blew up everyone behind me. I don't know how I knew that was going to happen, but I just gunned it towards that wreck to get past it, because holy crap. I guess we can pit, right?
Yep. That worked out alright for you.
Yeah, sort of.
Pit box in 10.
I didn't get wrecked, and I can get some tires, and I assume everyone else will get tires behind me.
3, 2, 1. right here.
How's it going up front?
It's all right. Just kind of riding third.
Gonna win it?
It's gonna be tough. It's hard to. These guys are running really high in 1 and 2.
Okay, go.
I forgot that was sometimes a possibility here. At least I always ran it that way in the next gen.
It seems to be all right. I haven't tried it. Just kind of been sticking to the middle bottom.
You only have one time.
Which is making it very hard to pass. But
Single file. Catch up 30. Car.
we'll see how it goes.
It's a whole different race up front than what you get in back and mid-pack, since everyone in the back and mid-pack tends to go too hard, and then it's just easy passes late.
Yeah, right.
Since people up front normally are all kind of running the same set and the same
Catch up 30.
lines, and no one really creates anything
Messes up.
different.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I like watching Kevin
Up
stream,
30. Car.
like how close everyone races and the moves they make, and it's just like the people my level, we wreck when we do that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's just
I'm still struggling to get used to it because everybody's just so aggressive, especially next gen.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, you have to do that. I mean, you're losing spots if you're not trying to side draft or get right next to people or even lean on people. It seems like they are comfortable with that, and I mean, I'm still back from when you don't want to
yeah.
push each other because there's a chance of exploding.
No, the side draft with the people turning left on straightaways is so terrible with netcode. Like, the prediction code just screws it up half the time if they go too aggressive with it, and it's like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, just put some vents in the bumpers of the cars in real life so side draft stops being a thing.
Yeah, right.
That's all they got to do is little flaps that close when you're going backwards and open when you're going forwards.
It's not a bad idea.
See, I have good ideas every once in a while.
I mean, I don't know how it would work, but it might. It seems like it. Looks good on paper.
I'm sure it'd be difficult to not have them lift up. Well, if you had them venting air up, so the bottom was the hinge and the top is where it opened, then they couldn't get pulled open by going backwards. Because I know
Yeah.
that'd be the one thing that they're worried about, is going backwards and getting air caught up underneath.
Right.
Which I'm really surprised the diffuser hasn't caused issues with the way it's set up, and that
We're going
that's an
early.
early start. Luckily, the half the field behind me could not see that early start. And
We're clean up front here. You alright?
yeah, I'm good.
Well,
Let me get past the pit barrels. Yep, I'm good. Wasn't sure if we were gonna have room to get past those, but I think that puts
I
me
don't know.
top 10 now.
There might have been a couple different wrecks there, but the yellow flew early, and the fourth place car was just spinning. So
Yeah, it looked like he just got a really slow spin there. That was weird.
but I don't think that was the original caution because he wasn't even all the way around yet. Maybe.
We are P10.
Nice.
Might be able to see that scheme soon.
Maybe.
Is it a custom number or is it a regular number?
It's a regular number.
Okay, good. Don't run that custom number crap. I hate that so much.
I know.
Everyone comments, why don't you run custom numbers? And it's like, I use the F3 so much to know who's around me with single monitor. If I can look ahead and I see that the 8 car is ahead of me and the 8 car is ahead of me on the F3, then I know that I'm clear, you know?
Yeah, I agree. It just makes sense.
Now, why they haven't just allowed us to run custom numbers, like have a set of 5 and you pick what you want, and then you get whichever one, you know, is available.
It's available
based on
rating?
safety rating. Go safety
Okay.
rating. Make safety rating mean something. They used to do that with what was that? The World Cup stuff. Remember that failure of
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was so. Like, they should restart that now. I know that there's like a hosted one that people do, but they should just do it by country. Like the clubs, we get rid of the club system because no one even understands what that was mainly for in the past. Like,
Right.
you know, yeah, USA would have a lot of people, but this has grown so much. And let the one dude from the island nation come represent his country in a race, you know.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, you would like, I'll try to explain it for everyone. The format was you did a bunch of races during a week, and you tried to be the highest earning person out of your club for that week, and then you got to move on to the World Cup finals, and it would take like the 3 highest guys from the club, and then you would race against all the other clubs, and then your club would win. But it was so confusing with club points, and like they had multipliers so that Club California had to earn more points than, you know, Rhode Island or whatever, you know, smaller groups. And it was so complicated, and there was such a small group of people that it just never worked because it was too confusing. Kind of like time trial rating. No one knows how that works. That's like the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It just doesn't work. But yeah, that was fun times. That was like early, 2011, 10?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was before we had custom paints. I mean, there was a time where you only had the iRacing paints. It's so weird. It's like now trading paints is like such a key element to making this game look good, because, like, no offense to the base paints, but they're just ugly.
Right.
It's hard to make anything look good with it. Can you give me a when he goes? I can't really see.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I got him now. Didn't really want to get my nose there. We got flames on the side of the truck on the bottom.
Yep.
Oh, bat bobble in the corner. Oh, me trying to go fast is me slamming on throttle and getting loose and scaring everyone around me. But we just ran 0.2 quicker than we have all race, so. Oh, great. Lap truck coming out in front of the field.
It's always fun.
Yeah, especially when I'm on the bottom. Thankfully, a guy on my outside hit the wall. This guy's in the worst possible spot and just not backing off because he's mad he got wrecked from the front. Well, we're in 8th.
Nice.
I know. I did not expect that quick of a recovery. Well, make that 7th, possibly.
I'm gonna think that these leaders are gonna wreck each other, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing.
What? What is this? Kenny Humpy is just gonna let something happen in front of him and not just try to pass everyone? The new and improved older Kenny Humpy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
the guy that used to not be able to complete a lap at a road course because he was constantly trying to go faster than he could.
Yes, that's me.
It's weird how driving styles change as you age. You get this, you just kind of learn, okay, I know they're going to wreck, or I know they're going to fall off, and I don't need to try to do the fastest lap at the end of the race if I'm leading by, you know. It's like I've gotten into such a, I don't think I can go fast. Like, I have such a hard time getting to the edge of the limit just because I'm so used to just taking my time. Yeah, just taking my time and then getting the easy pass later. So it really hurts me when everything gets, you know, short-runned and we have a bunch of cautions.
Right, and I think that's kind of a hard thing now because it does pay to save your tires.
Yeah, you get into that.
You also get passed a lot.
That's one thing, like with ARCA, it kind of teaches you to try to do the balance. And the really good guys in ARCA, they have figured out how to get it to drive on the right rear, even with it being a tight fixed setup. So they understand that they can, you know, if they need to heat the right front, they drive in deep and run a higher line. If they need to heat the right rear, they get really aggressive on the gas. And it's one thing that I'm kind of lacking is I only do one race a week, so I can't learn what the tire's gonna do, which hurts me a bit, but I also just can't adjust my driving style anymore. I mean, you used to try to teach me how to go fast. You know that I just have my style and I can't really learn other than
what you know.
Yeah, just unless I figure it out on my own, you telling me something's not gonna do me any good.
Right. And I mean, it's hard to change.
Yeah. I mean, right now my throttle pedal, I'm trying to pass this dude on the inside and I'm just smashing the gas. I know that's not good. Oh my god, this guy is gonna kill me. Nope, he's gonna kill the guy in front of him. Twice. Jesus. I just lost a lot of time from dude overdriving and running into someone.
And here we go.
Are they wrecking each other?
They're trying.
Cool.
I could make it 3 right now and really but I'm not going to do that yet.
I wouldn't mind 3 spots. That would put me in 4th.
Oh. Okay.
Tires?
Would be nice.
But it's going to be...
I'm not pitting. I'm going to fake pit because I think it'll drag them in. But
okay. No one pits. No?
One did.
Nice. And everyone behind pits.
Oh, that's
no. The 3 people stayed out. Not enough. Not enough for me. For you, you're okay, but
he would have pitted, but we'll see.
5 to go.
I'm gonna be on the firing line. I'm in 6th. I've reached my car number.
That's good. It's gonna be. We're probably gonna have more than one green white.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's open. We get 3 of them, so we're gonna use them up. I bet. Different person starting the race then, because
yeah.
Okay. God, I hope he just goes at pit entry. As cheesy as that would be.
Yeah. Kind of hoping not, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, it would screw you, but it would help me. But all these guys on new tires are just going to be blasting through the old tire people, and
It's gonna be a show. Really wish that would have stayed green. I was kind of there.
yeah, I was not gonna be getting by the 10 and the 27, which was annoying me. Like, I was quicker than them, but I couldn't get it hooked up down low.
It's hard to make that pass on the bottom.
And now I'm starting on the outside, which screws me on the dog leg.
And unfortunately, this is a natural green-white checkered, so we don't even get to use one.
Ah, so we're gonna have 4 of them. Just make it back to the white flag, get this thing over with.
Hopefully I have enough fuel for this.
So the guy that was leading's in 9th.
Yeah. He'll be
on my inside by turn 3. Or 1. Whatever it is. The flat turn.
flat one. I don't even know what our laps were. 8. So yeah, we're quite a bit off.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. 1 minute.
I do feel like the 27's going to blow the corner, push up into the 10, and wreck.
Sounds fun.
Just because he's been trying to get the pass done the last couple of laps and was kind of getting aggressive.
About to go green. Stay focused.
But I also think he's going to be 3 wide, and
Car is off.
it's going to be a mess. And we're just going to go for it. Wherever it looks.
Should be fun.
Yeah. Good luck. Go win it.
Yeah, I'll try.
I couldn't see. Terrible start. Hit the limiter. We're just going to get stuffed in the wall here. Yep. Yep. And yep.
Closed. Pit road is closed. Past the 26 car. There's a green white checkered finish.
Literally stuffed in the wall.
21 car.
By the guy with new tires, because I see he didn't make it either.
No, he didn't make it. Everyone just plowed into everything. God, I hate this game sometimes.
It's frustrating.
Pit road is now open.
Just wish there could be some good races.
It's just people that I don't know. They're just stupid. They go for it all, which I know you have to have as a fast person. You know, that's why fast people are fast. But there's no respect for anyone else's race out there. It seems.
Oh yeah. They just put people in positions they shouldn't, or they can't handle. But you should know that being fast.
Well, I don't think there was any way that there was room for whatever the hell was going on there. I mean, I was trying to stay off of everyone, and then all of a sudden, car in front of me sideways, car inside of me is sideways, and then I get ran into behind, I think.
Right here.
I don't know. Stupid. 8.5 minutes of damage. Let's remove all the tape.
And you run all those laps just to get wrecked in the last 2.
Yep. Can we get all the tape removed? Is it removed?
Okay, punch it.
No. Now they're removing it.
Coming down the back stretch.
Come on. Why can't I drive? Why is it not letting me go? Why can't I leave? I'm in.
Okay, punch
You
it.
son of a. Really? It took that long to get tape off? Alright, we're gonna
Good.
speed a bit.
Yeah, if you don't go 20 over, you're good.
Oh, 20 over? Alright.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe 15?
It doesn't matter. I'm freaking broke anyways.
Oh, you had plenty of time anyways, I think.
The longest line. They want you in single file. Left us 12. Carbine.
That tape was stuck on there.
I guess so. They struggled. Simulating everything these days.
This thing's gonna blow up. The RPMs are just shaking.
If you can just survive, there's probably going to be another one.
Oh, I'm sure. No, what's going to happen is it's going to go green and it's just going to blow up.
I have a hard time believing it's going to go green.
No, I'm saying like we get the green flag and my car blows up right there.
I got you.
No, I got stuffed headfirst into the wall, and the front end just hooked into the wall, and I stopped.
Ooh.
So
I'm surprised you're still going.
I know. I'm amazed it didn't just instantly blow the engine. I gotta let the 21 by.
One to go. Next time by. Line up.
Now I don't have to let the 21 by because he's going to the outside. Oh well, I got a terrible start there, so a little bit on me, but also I don't know.
About to go green.
I think I was going to get wrecked no matter what there.
The pace car is in.
Well, let's just hope they all explode up here.
Were you in already?
Wow. It's not going to explode now.
Green flag, green flag. Catch it up.
See, I asked for him to do that, and,
It's just one too late.
yep.
Outside. Clear outside. 50.118.
I don't know if this person doesn't understand that I have no power, or they're just trying to bump draft me.
Outside. White flag, clear high.
Well, that was not fun of an end.
51.5.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You're not winning.
No.
You're winning.
No.
You're not. You just bumped up to the top of the list, but that was because you guys are so far past. Well, that sucks.
Car stop down low. Go high.
Well, there's a big wad of cars here.
Go high.
I'm gonna get a couple of spots. We get 14th.
There's the flag. It's over.
So stupid.
Schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
How are these people so bad? Let's just go watch all the wrecks. I mean, there shouldn't be too many. We had, what, one quick caution, then a long green run, and...
Yeah, it was fun. That long green. I just need to learn how to drive a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I was talking your ear off, too, so that didn't help.
Nah, it's no big deal. Just
24 into the wall. This is where he overdrove it, just plowed it. Leader getting loose and all over. Why am I showing up on this? Oh, this is probably where I broke my car going down on the apron. We had the caution yet.
That happens.
Okay, we had... why I was showing that one. 14 just gets hit on corner entry on the left rear, and it magically sends him around, and then everyone plows into it. Alright, get to the caution that really screwed up everything for me. Well, not really. People wrecking on a straightaway. That is why we had a caution come out. Nope, maybe not. That's not even the
Looks
caution.
like something in turn 3.
Nope. How? Okay, so the people wrecking on a straightaway got it all straightened out, and then dude just
Came together.
yeah. I don't want to be mean, but it seems like people that spell their first names weird don't know how to drive.
I mean, the shoe fits.
And it's probably just that they're younger, because I know that's kind of like a generation thing that we're putting weird vowels in different places, but you start getting people named Gasket and Muffler, and it's just like, yeah, you know they're gonna wreck.
Muffler Johnson.
Yeah, Jones is like the greatest name. You can put anything with that. Gasket Jones.
Gasket Jones. I mean, that sounds like
that's
a race.
Yeah, that's a racing name. No, watching the Chili Bowl, my God, some of those names. And the 15 self spins on a straightaway. That's his second straightaway wreck. Then how did is this the one that I like full throttled in? Yeah, this is it. I just full throttle into it, get below him, and he slides down the track, not holding the brakes, and wipes out the 11. So it wasn't what I thought happened, but then someone wrecks up ahead here too.
Oh my!
Oh,
The wreck that ended your stuff was.
Yeah, I'm getting to that sadness.
You'd have been fine, but you got clipped one more time, and
I felt like I had it saved, and then all of a sudden I didn't.
you ended up further back after the wreck.
It threw me back.
Oh yeah.
So I could have got a black flag for driving. The 2-car downshifted, and that's what spun him.
Okay, I knew something weird happened.
Yeah, he all of a sudden had a lot of revs. God, everyone was using the wall for a couple of laps. Here's the 24 or 27 using up the dude who caused the last caution that screwed me over. Wrecking on straightaways. And the final mess. Guy on new tires. No, it wasn't even his fault.
No, the 29 kind of got him there.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, that makes me mad. We get clipped, we miss him, and then it just hooks us, and then, yeah, we get thrown backwards.
That was weird.
That's...
Thrown backwards into him again.
Yeah. I don't know how the engine didn't blow from that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, that's fun. Let's see what happened. Well, how did they wreck at the end? Because there was like a lot of cars just piled up at the end, limping to the... And the 4-car wrecks on a straightaway again. Holy crap! What is with these walls?
What are we watching, the 4-car?
The 27 and the 4. On lap 95, going down. He ends up on pit road! Okay, well that's how I gained a spot. The 4-car is just...
Oh yeah, he's pitting. Hitting in.
He frisbeed over the wall. 22 blows up. The 18 Well, how did the 18 get involved in this? Oh, the 18 just randomly runs into a car and it just blows it up, and he comes to a halt pretty much. The 4 is trying to get going. And then, wait, someone just runs into the back of the car that's going 2 miles an hour on the apron. Oh, he goes low, and the guy goes to the apron. And this is where he comes up. He comes up and gets that, and then here comes my broke-ass truck coming by him. I'm like, how are these guys going so slow for me to get past them? Wow.
That's funny.
That was something. Alright, results real quick, and then call this a video. Thanks for joining me on this. It's always fun to do.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Hopefully the next one doesn't go so bad. I mean, it was fun.
I feel like these never go well for me. I mean, this one was so expected, though. You just knew I was on the firing line, so... I get 14th. I lose 13 iRating. I gain 4 safety rating, so nothing happened. You gain 17 iRating, so really, you hardly get anything more for doing better, so... But you're up to a 7,000 now?
Oh yeah.
Weren't you at a 5,000 when you joined back?
Yeah, it was like 5,500 or so.
Let's see. Holy crap! That's almost the sharpest increase that you've ever had. You had one back here in like 2015. That's impressive. What happened in this week? You must have been working in September, November.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, good job. Fun stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was fun. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.